Hey guys, Avry, come from the hood. Here talk sports like you know he would. Loves the Packers, hates the Pats. Hey, you might even see Bill the Cat. Yo, 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 now welcome back. That's his catchphrase, Man in Black. His name is Avry, he's no Joe Blow. Here he comes, now enjoy the show.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Season 5, that's the word, of Avry Sports Show, the webcast, is here. So much more in store for you. New guests, new content, new hijinks. Same studio, but you never know. You may see some more things happen here. I'm glad to see you all back and ready for another year of Avry Sports Show. Had a great vacation. Hope you all had a great one too. Hope you all got fat off the Thanksgiving Day turkey. And look, I even grew facial hair. Well, not really. Oh, that's gonna sting. The first episode of 2013 is upon us. He said, thank you all for joining. Want to call in, as usual. Call in to the show, 780-628-1771, extension code 260. This first episode is going to be a blast. We're going to be joined this evening by one of our all-time great guests, a friend of the program for many, 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 many years, in the form of one, Mr. Gabriel Morenci, the host of Sports Rage, currently living in Las Vegas, but soon moving back to Toronto, Ontario. I know he watched the BCS title game. He's been following the NFL playoffs. We'll talk to him about that. And of course, with the move back to Toronto, Gabe has mentioned the fact that he will be launching a new website for Sports Rage and for the sports shows. So we'll get all the details about that from Mr. Morenci himself. And we have a special guest too. You know, if you remember playing football back in the parks with your boys, you know, you probably played flag, touch, maybe tackle, but do you ever think you'd play tackle in a real league? No pads, no helmets? Well, one player down the States is doing that in a league that may have more rules than the NFL. A no pads league with a bigger code of conduct than Roger Goodell's? You'll find out about that later on in the program. But of course, with 2013 back here now, what's the big topic everybody wants to discuss? Naturally, the fact that the National Hockey League is finally back. After a 113-day lockout, the NHL has come back to the fans! Yes, it has. And of course, up here in Edmonton, many are excited to see what will happen with the Edmonton Oilers. Because take a look at what happened in Oklahoma City with Jordan Eberle, with Taylor Hall, with Justin Schultz. Justin Schultz at one point was leading the American Hockey League in scoring. Justin Schultz is a defenseman. Absolutely insane. 18 goals this year in the American Hockey League is just absolutely insane. It's nuts to comprehend that. And as a rookie, Justin Schultz has the ability in Edmonton to become the next Paul Coffey. I do not exaggerate. He has that ability. He can skate. He can shoot. He can play his own zone. He's the D-man that Oilers fans have been dreaming about for many, many years. It's going to be fantastic to see him finally play in the National Hockey League. I know Schultz now came up to Edmonton and he skated for the first time in Edmonton. A bunch of media were at the availability today. So I mean, to see Schultz finally here, and with the season starting, from all accounts, January 19th, to see that happen now, and to be able to see Schultz play in Edmonton, and people are saying that it will be Edmonton-Calgary, that very first game. The Battle of Alberta, when I'm not just Justin Schultz, but Nail Yakupov, as I mentioned, Jordan Eberle, Taylor Hall. It's going to be a good year to be an Edmonton Oilers fan. And it's funny because many people outside of Edmonton see this team as a playoff team. I do myself. But there's many internally who still don't. Who still believe that Edmonton is a year or two away from being a playoff team. In my mind, the time is now to be a team that makes the playoffs. Gang, remember the last time the Oilers came out of a lockout? Do I need to say more? I mean, coming out of a lockout in the first season has done the Oilers well. It definitely hasn't, if recent history has served me right. And I'm seeing here in the chat room, Call of Duty. The Oilers may have an advantage as many of the young guys have been playing for a while. This will be a sprint. It most definitely will be a sprint. Because as we know, it is a 48-game season. It's a compact season. There's no interconference play. You are playing games all within your own conference. And the big debate is that people are saying, can teams, right now Edmonton, if they're at game 48 and they're 5th in the conference, they may not have time to go down. So that could be one of the positives of a shorter season. There will not be time to spiral out of control. I mean, take a look at the Minnesota Wild last year. The 48-game mark, they were in the top 8. And they finished out of the playoffs by game 82. Minnesota had a big tumble down the Western Conference standings. You put that into a 48-game season, and Minnesota had a very good shot at making it to the Stanley Cup Finals. And even the Wild, what a stacked team they are. With Zach Parise now there, Danny Heatley already there, and Ryan Suter. They will be a scary team to watch. They will be incredibly scary. I cannot wait. I most definitely cannot wait to see this team play. I think it'll be an absolute treat to watch Minnesota. I'll be amped up to watch Edmonton and the rest of the league. It'll be so much fun. And in New York, their plan is to have 15 games. Everybody plays. I think that's the best way to get back to the fans. There's no need for writing thank you fans on the ice. There's no need for that. What does it say? It really shouldn't make a difference to thank you fans, because how many people will really say, "Aw, we appreciate it"? Not many. Hockey fans have been through a lot, and a thank you fans on the ice won't do a thing. You know what will do something? NHL. It's been debated. Why not give your premium NHL online package center ice free for a season? That could make it up to many people who are unable to watch games out of market. I think that would be a fantastic call on the National Hockey League's part. Not writing thank you fans on the ice, because really, what does it say? What does it do? If you have any thoughts on that, call in. 780-628-1771, extension code 260. I mean, I mentioned Yakupov and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Watching these guys play the World Junior Hockey Championships, yes, Canada faltered, but watching these guys play and turn games around, watching Yakupov turn Canada sideways was sensational. Watching Hopkins make goalies look silly was nuts. And I cannot wait to see these guys in Oilers, orange, and blue. That will be so much fun to watch. It truly will be so much fun to watch. Hockey's back. I'm jacked up. I know many across North America, heck, many across the world are going to be saying, "We missed you, hockey. Now give me a big hug and don't ever go away." Well, at least not for the next 10 years, as the CBA is now tentatively agreed upon for a 10-year deal. I hope it lasts. I hope labor peace is maintained in the National Hockey League, because let's be real, the National Hockey League is still the number 4 sport in America, or to many, to many, the number 5 or the number 6 sport. They have to increase that. They want to increase that, and labor peace will be a big key in making sure that happens eventually, because I definitely hope it does. I know those of you watching hope it does very soon. Alright, gang, we'll take our first commercial break. Be right back. So much more on Avry Sports for the webcast. Livestream.com/Avry Sports. Want to call in? 780-628-1771, extension code 264.